So hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my channel, and in this channel we talk all things skincare, vlogs, and self-development. If that is your thing and you would like to get information and anything about girls' health, girls whatever, girl stuff, you are in the right channel. And I hope you enjoy it here and like this video, and feel free to comment your confusions and I will answer that. And one last thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel and let us grow together, because we're on a journey to 500 subscribers. So yes, straight into the video. Building a skincare routine is not the hardest thing. The first thing you have to have in mind before anything skincare is to know your skin type, number one. And the second thing you need to know is that thing you're trying to achieve with your skin. You get me? You understand? So I know sometimes you want me to dive straight to the point. Let's know the products we should use. But first, we need to know this. The first things first is, do you know your skin type? Do you have dry skin? Do you have oily skin? Or do you have normal skin? How do you identify your skin type? There's something called the bare face test. So how does this work? You wash your face with a gentle cleanser. Let it sit. Don't apply any product. Do you understand? If you apply any product, it spoils the whole thing. So once you wash your face, wait 30 to 60 minutes. The next thing you do is to observe your skin. So if you have dull skin, your face is going to feel tight, it's going to feel dry. Basically, there's no shine at all. Your skin just feels flaky. Like, there are some people, I don't know if I can insert any picture. If I could find any picture of someone with dry skin, I would do that and post it here for you. But if there's none, oh well. So yes, for people with oily skin, you should know what it is. I'm sure you don't even need a skin test to even know if you have oily skin. Your face is already shiny. You didn't even apply anything and your face is shiny. It is greasy, and your pores may look larger. That is one other sign you can use to know if you have oily skin. Then for combination skin, people like me, your skin may feel oily in your T-zone. So this is your T-zone here. You understand? It may feel oily within this region and then dry, or not necessarily dry, but okay or normal other sides. You get my point. Then for people with sensitive skin, I have a friend that falls under this box. So for people with sensitive skin, it may feel red or itchy or something. This usually happens when your barrier is broken and maybe you're using too many products or too many actives. Yeah. Then for people with normal skin, your skin doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel oily, it is just normal and perfect. So after we've discovered our skin type, the next thing we need to be looking into is, what do you want to achieve with your skin? Maybe you have acne, maybe you have pimples and you're trying to clear that, or maybe you have hyperpigmentation and you want to even out your skin tone. Understandable. Now this is where you start looking into finding the right actives for you. Might be niacinamide, might be vitamin C, might be azelaic acid, whatever. There are so many actives out there. And yes, if you're looking for products or a skincare routine for hyperpigmentation, then feel free to comment that in the comment section so I can make a special video for you. And if you're looking for a skincare routine for someone experiencing acne, because I don't like to call it suffer, then feel free to comment that in the comment section so I can make a special video for you, because I have you in mind and I care about your self-esteem, because I know that is why most people actually look into this. And another thing you need to know is the fact that I have also done my own side of in-depth research for me to know and learn certain things. So I'm not a skin esthetician, but I'm a medical laboratory scientist, and I have come in contact with people wanting to do skin biopsy, things, basically skin related issues in the histopathology lab. So I kind of know and have certain information that you would need or you might need, because I have come across them. Basically, I'm talking to you now as someone who hasn't even had the opportunity to even start, or maybe you don't know where to start with the whole skincare thing. So the first thing we're looking at is cleansers, the second thing is toners, the next thing is moisturizer, and then the next thing, before your moisturizer, for some people is the actives that you're going to be working with based on what you're trying to fix with your skin or achieve with your skin. And then before we talk moisturizers, and then last but not the least, the most important thing, sunscreens. So now there are a list of things to handle and a list of things to go through. So now starting with the cleansers, there are various types of cleansers. There are cleansers for acne prone skin, and there are cleansers for normal skin, and there are cleansers for oily skin, dry skin. That is why I say first off, you have to know the type of skin you have. For acne prone skin, you'll be looking at getting cleansers that contain salicylic acid. And for dry skin, you'll be looking at moisturizing cleansers that hydrate your skin. So the next thing we'll be looking at are toners. And then what does toner do? Because some people usually skip this particular step. Because cleansers naturally probably may disrupt the normal pH or whatever that is going on your skin. What toners now do is to maintain and bring a balance to your skin environment. Toners also hydrate and soften the skin, so whatever product you're using after is easily absorbed into the skin. So you get my point. This is why you should not skip toners. So now after using your toner, you now come in with your treatment. So treatment is those actives that you're using to either treat or manage a particular problem you're dealing with in your skin or with your skin. So now this is where your serums come in, your vitamin C serum, your retinol for nights. I need to mention that before someone uses retinol in the morning. Ampules, centella ampule and all that stuff. This is ready now coming. So after using your cleanser, use your toner, and then you can now go in with your serums or whatever that you're using to treat or manage your skin. Then after that, we'll now go in with moisturizer. We must always learn to moisturize. Even if you have oily skin, you have to moisturize for your skin benefits. Now what the moisturizers do, they strengthen your skin barrier and they hydrate your skin. Every skin needs hydration. You do not want your skin looking dry. There are gel-based moisturizers for people with oily skin, and there are creams for people with dry skin and all that. So you understand why I say even if you have oily skin, you have to moisturize. Last but not the least, sunscreen. If you don't use sunscreen before, use sunscreen now, because there are so many things you can benefit off of sunscreen, because I can't mention it enough. So now there are various ranges of sunscreens. They're ranging from SPF 30 to SPF 50, SPF 60. There are different powers. So yeah, and one thing you need to know is you have to reapply your sunscreen maybe hourly. Yes, basically hourly, maybe every 1 hour, every 2 hours, depending on the power of your sunscreen. So now for you to remember, this is the correct order for you to use these products. You start with your cleanser, and then you go in with your toner, and after your toner you use your serum/treatment, then your moisturizer, and lastly your sunscreen. Then I need to also drop this. If it's a night routine, it's a whole different thing, in the sense of now that you're not going out, there's no need to use sunscreen. And then there are certain treatments that are used at night, and there are certain treatments that are used during the day. So those treatments you don't use during the day, you now use it at night. Like, as I said earlier, your retinol, tretinoin, etc. So that is that. If this video helped you in any way, feel free to like this video and share it to your friends that you might think need to know the basics of starting a skincare routine. And also feel free to subscribe to the channel, because I upload more things like this, so you're updated and know what to do. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask in the comment section. I will definitely answer you to the best of my knowledge. And that is that. See you next time.